Hey, travelers, it's that time of the year again where people are making plans to go on their spring breaks, summer breaks, and heck, even the airlines have released their holiday flight schedules. So just wanted to share some best practices on how to save money. And these are some personal tips that I've used that have saved me and our family thousands, tens of thousands of dollars, probably just in the past year alone. A lot of people, come to the conclusion that they would like to go on a vacation, and they target an area. A beach is pretty popular. Disney, Florida, anywhere in Florida is pretty popular. In California, also are some of the more popular. It can end up going anywhere, but means to get to wherever you want to go probably involves flying. And today, if you haven't already done so, I'm going to give just a quick overview on how to use Google Flights to save money. A lot of people in their area, they have a preferred airline, and they go to that airline's website, and they'll be able to book the flight. In my experience, just using the airline's webpage, you don't get a full picture of kind of the offerings. So if you go to Google Flights, you can Google flights, for example. Otherwise, it's google.com/travel and flights as seen up here. It takes you here. I'm out of Atlanta, a major hub. It's a Delta hub. And so a lot of my travels involve Delta, but what if I wanted to see other options? So if I just use the Delta website, they're not going to show me Southwest. Uh, or JetBlue or anything like that. They're just going to show me that. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to select some date ranges, and just pretend like I'm going to Orlando, for example, and just orientate us. You can fast forward through the video, and I got a pretty cool example of just the savings that are possible by using alternate search methods. So when you do your preliminary search, it pops up for the date range that it has already chose. But here you can alter it, and it shows you the dates and the cost associated with that. And right now it's going out through the end of the year, a little bit into January there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show real quick just some of the filters for the first week in May, for example. If you're like, listen, I don't care if I can save money with a stop, I'm going to do nonstop. I only fly Delta or the Sky Team. You can make your alterations there, or the bags. How many bags are you going to bring on? Price times. If you're green and going green and wanting to save the earth, they'll show you the emissions, time, connecting airports, and you can really narrow down your other options. You can also set alerts to if the price goes up, down. If it gets to a price that you're like, hey, I'm going to do it. You can work with your established Google account to trigger alerts, and it'll go to your Gmail. Here you have a date grid. It kind of shows you, hey, if you leave on May 5th, come back on May 14th, it's 249. But if you leave Saturday and come back on Saturday through Saturday, May 6th through May 13th, it's 168. So green's good, that's cheap. Red is bad, and if you're colorblind, it's all gray. So just pay attention. Lower number is pretty good. For purposes of this example here, we're going to go ahead and go to what we're doing for spring break. This is an actual example that saved us a lot of money here, catching a cruise out of the port of Miami. And so originally I booked my flights to go through Miami International, and it was $800. And then I just wanted to, shop around. For those familiar with the Florida area, there's Miami International's right here, and Fort Lauderdale Airport is up here. Port of Miami's here. So it's about a 15, 20, 30-minute drive with traffic. Sky's the limit, I suppose. From Miami International here, Fort Lauderdale down, it's about an hour or so. So with all that said, look at here, $388. $793. That's a $500 savings. That's live right now, by the way, as of the end of February in the afternoon. Prices for flights change. They fluctuate greatly, change day by day. and can go up, down, and you know. So this is just what they are right now. If you go on a little later, you watch this a little later on in the year, the flights definitely change. Always check back, and that's why the alert option is pretty good. So if you're a family of four flying down, the difference of about $400, that's $1,600. That can actually almost pay for a cruise. So stay tuned if you have any hints, tips, or tricks that you would like to discuss. Put them in the